Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing information, seeing the data for the first time. So to respect your time, if you are looking for a video where somebody's got hindsight in their favor and they're doing a trade recap or something like that, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, I am confident you'll find value in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at the market open. All right, going to go for a, I might have missed it here, a put. Let's try 26.50 actually. So I am doing options, got those, good. So again, doing options here. Did not get the best of entry points. Now I did only get one contract, so I do have wiggle room here if I were to want to add another one. If it comes down to 422.25, I am going to add in another one, but I want to see it come down first. So yeah, as it hesitates up around here, I'm going to go ahead and pick up one there at 24. See if it wants to pull back a bit. All right, so $10 trade there. Basically, didn't want to risk the VWAP providing a bounce when I essentially had a chance to get out for break even. And yes, at this point, I would have been perfectly fine. So that trade never reached the point of needing to panic, take a loss, or anything like that. But it did reach a point where, okay, I have a chance right now to just basically get out at break even, small gain. So do I want to risk small gain, or do I want to risk this bouncing off VWAP to come up and now I'm taking a loss that was much bigger? So to me, I decided, you know what, let me just take what I have. In hindsight, yes, I'm with you. Clay, you should have held. You would have had two contracts right now. You're right. You're right. But like I said, all things considered, I decided, you know what, let me reposition myself, and didn't want to take that risk of it bouncing off VWAP, which was a very realistic possibility. But yes, not a great trade. That first entry point wasn't the best. But when you go in with just one contract, you do give yourself flexibility where you don't need to panic out or anything like that. But yeah, let's look around. Let's see what else I can find. Okay, going to try to pick up a put here at 27.50. Got it. And just out for a quick little scalp there. Nothing fancy. All right, I'll pause. So little $50 scalp there. Nothing to brag about, nothing to write home about, but just wanted to, I don't even think get my confidence back is the right word, because it's not like I lost confidence. If anything, in that first trade was kind of a just good little confidence boost. I played it well, played it right. Of course, played it right without having hindsight. Yes, we all play everything wrong in hindsight, because unless you're absolutely nailing the top, nailing the bottom, then you didn't play it right. But all things considered, without hindsight, played it right. Now, I would be interested in a little bit bigger position size if this thing wants to pull back some more and then maybe play some calls. But like I said, up around there, I wouldn't quite call that a A+ setup, but it was a good enough setup to take for a quick little scalp, and it worked out fine. But so, all right, I am now up a whopping $60. But like I said, just being patient, looking around, and we'll see what I can find. I'll go ahead and pause. Okay, we're going to try to pick up contract here at 23.50. Actually need it to come down a bit more. That's the thing with options. There is always a bit of a guessing component. So I'll just throw some out at 19 right now. I highly doubt I get that, but just in case the price just all of a sudden snaps down, I will go ahead and pause for now. All right, going to try to pick up one here at 23. Call, that is. But I may have missed that as it starts to bounce here. Okay, never mind. All right, I have an order at 21. I'm going to change it to 20.50 now. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Well, I'll keep it going just in case this thing does pop up. And I'm at 20.50. Got up there, did not fill me though. So going up to 20, or going, excuse me, down to 20 now. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Are you going to go ahead and try to pick up a contract here at 21? Hopefully I wasn't too late. I was actually replying to a YouTube comment. We'll see if it wants to go back up there. I'll pause, but I'll keep the order out there. Okay, I have an order at 19. I'm gonna go ahead and change that to 18.50 now. Needed to push up just a bit more. Bit more. Oh, come on. I'm going to change strike prices. So I'm at a different strike price now. I will go ahead and pause for now. Okay, going to try to pick up a put here at 20.50. So see if this thing wants to come up a little bit before coming back down. But I might get left in the dust if it just keeps dropping, which it apparently is. Okay. So I'll cancel that one out. A tricky morning. Tricky morning. All right, I'll pause. Okay, I'm going to order at 23, and I'm in at 23. Just one contract. Try to get one down here at 20. 21 may be better. Big movement here. So it took a break even on that one, but if it wants to come down, I'd be interested. You know, and the thing is, and I know this doesn't mean much because I'm just talking in hindsight now, but I really was. On the 5 minute, I was watching that 50. Just let it come down there. Try to get in down there. And I didn't. I got a little impatient and ended up having to take it a break-even trade. Whereas if I had just stuck to my original instincts, that would have been a very, very nice trade there. Again, I'm well aware. Clay, of course you're saying that now that you know what's happened. And that is a more than fair observation. But I will say this. I'm interested at this green line. So if the price can get down around the 419.90 mark, I am interested in a bigger share size or contract size since I'm doing options position. But yeah, my patience cost me out on a nice trade there, and it ended up just leading to a break even. You saw me, I had some other orders out there, so I was trying to buy some more contracts. I just didn't get filled. So because of the bounce up, instead of having a much better cost basis, I didn't. I had the same. So at that point, just needed to take the break even. But had I got filled on those other ones, getting out at 23 where I did would have been a good little trade there. But yeah, my lack of patience there ultimately cost me. Would have been a nice trade. But let's see if this thing wants to come down to that green line that I showed you on the 5 minute. And if it does, right now I'm officially holding myself accountable, because if I'm getting filled before then on a call, then you're going to know that I'm simply breaking my rules. So now I'm, by sharing that, I completely am holding myself accountable, because you'll have every right to hold me responsible. But as of now, it's just going right back up. So, that is frustrating. But if anything, that I turn that into a learning lesson. Just, go with your instincts. My instincts and my plan was wait for that. I didn't. And you saw the results of it. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. Quick little update here for those of you that are, I don't know, should I put effort into learning charts? I mean, you heard me talk about that purple line, and look at that. Look right where the price bounced off of that purple line again. Now, I was looking for a fake breakdown where it would break, come down to that green line area, and then come back up. But I was wrong on that. There was no fake breakdown. It bounced beautifully off that level. So again, an example of charts. And are they a perfect tool? No, nothing is perfect. But for those of you that are wondering, should you devote the time to learn them, to understand the skill? I would argue absolutely. And here's a real life example of that. And in this situation, no hindsight. You heard me talking about that purple line previously. And once again, twice now the price has bounced beautifully off that level. But want to give, like I said, the little learning lesson there. And also just let you know, I'm holding myself accountable. I said the green line. And even when I was at the purple line, I was thinking, no, Clay, you told people that green line. I guess I should have broken the rules. I should have broken the rule of my discipline. But once again, I say that kiddingly, because I'm just saying that with hindsight in my favor. But all right, I'm probably going to be wrapping it up here soon. At this point, I think I'm sitting around more so just out of frustration, because like I said, I missed what would have been a good trade because I did not listen to my original thought process. So yeah, maybe I'm probably still here out of frustration, but I'm aware of that. So I'm not going to allow that to, push me into a bad, illogical trade. So I'll pause for now. Okay. I have an order at $10 here for a call. So this needs to come down a bit more. Once again, sticking to my word, looking for that green line. So actually, let's just leave this 5 minute up. Let's see if we can get down to that green line. And again, I'm kind of guessing where I think the price would be at that green line. So let's see. Again, needs to drop down just a bit more. I will pause for now. Okay, maybe going to hit the line. All right, I'll pause. Okay, maybe. There we go. In. And out there for a $250 scalp. I'm going to try again at 8. So if this thing wants to drop some more, like I said, if this wants to come down more, have an order down at $8. But that was a very, very quick trade. I think that was $250 in, I mean, I think it was less than 3 seconds. You can go back and scroll. Maybe we'll just say 5 seconds to play it conservatively. But see, that's what happens when you actually wait, right? If you just wait for your plan, you can make some good, solid trades in very small amounts of time. And it's a shame that I've had to stick around till almost 11:30 now, when I could have been done a long time ago. But I feel good about this because I called this green line. It is almost 11:30, so let's see. Yeah, I don't know, 30 minutes ago or so. And things played out just fine. Oh, now it's a question of, do I want to... Yeah, let's actually just change strike prices up here. And we'll do 970 again. Now, how is this possible again? From an options talk, I'm just at a different strike price. I'm not going to go into all the... I'm just double checking. Not going to go into all the details of it, but if you're new to options, I do offer a free options class. If you just YouTube Clay Trader Big Basics of Options or something like that, it should bring up the video. So again, Clay Trader Big Basics of Options. Again, Big Basics of Options, and that'll walk you through, well, the big basics, the core things that'll make this seem a little bit more understandable. Again, this move could still drop down a little bit more. So like I said, I am still interested if it wants to make another push, but I will pause for now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up here. It's 11:30 on the dot. Been at this for 2 hours. So, I mean, in all actuality, 310 with commissions. Let's just call it 300 to keep math easy. I mean, that's not terrible. 150 bucks an hour. I'll take it. But for those of you longer time viewers, you know that I'm looking to have to ride on average after 30 minutes. So I was an hour and a half above average today. So this was not preferable. Now, granted, I didn't have anything else on my schedule. So there's not like there was anything else I could really needed to go down or do or wanted to do or anything like that. But it is what it is, and good lessons though. So just trust your instincts. Had I trust my instincts, I could have gotten a $250 trade, if not even more than that, probably more than that. You know, again, full disclosure though, that is hindsight, so it's easy to sit here and say how much I could have made. But being conservative, and you saw when you actually do wait and follow your instincts and follow your original trade plans, you saw the $250 happen in, I don't know, like I said, 5 seconds, if it was even that much. So that earlier trade, had I waited, had I trust my instincts, you know, would have been done a long time ago and probably would be up even more than what I am right now. But even with all that, I'll still take it. 150 bucks an hour. I would never go up to somebody that makes minimum wage or makes 20 bucks an hour and say, you know, I only made 150 bucks an hour. I'm not very happy about it. That would make me seem like a very greedy savage in that person's, you know, from that person's reference point. So I'm, like I said, going to go ahead and I should have trusted my instincts. Maybe that'll be the title of this video. I should have trusted my instincts, because had I done that, I would have been done, like I said, a long time ago with probably even more money than what I ended up with. So if you enjoy these, if you enjoy the transparency, I realize maybe I didn't look like the smartest trader here, but that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes you don't trust your plans, you don't do what you're supposed to, and then you see what happens here. It doesn't cause you to lose a bunch of money, but it can just kind of throw a monkey wrench into things. So if you enjoy that transparency, if you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and everybody, thanks for watching. Take care. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.